Hi, Sachin. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Welcome in today's class. So today we are on the approximately what I can say is on the 10th day of our class. That's good that we are progressing well. Okay. So what we discussed yesterday specifically, let me show you on my screen here. Okay. Or maybe a quick recap I can tell you. So in the last 2 or 3 days, we basically discussed that what are the concept of tables in ServiceNow. Okay, how tables has been defined, what are the core table, what are the base table, what a table contains a field of on that particular table. Second, we saw that if I create any table and I don't want to extend any table for that, so by default or out of the box 6 fields will be get created on that particular table. Even though if you create any table and you extend it from any other table, a new field will be added on the table that is called the sysID. SysID is basically a 32 um, digits, I'll not say 32 character length, a unique identifier which is a combination of digits or alphanumeric kind of stuff, I can say. Okay, and that is a unique for every table actually. For the every table, it is a unique one. Okay. Then in the yesterday session, what we discussed is that how I can create a table. I can go into the tables here. Basically, if I just quickly pick up on that part. Okay. You can go here on the tables. You can create your own table. You can create the modules as well. Module and application both are the two different thing. Application modules. So system definition is my application, but table is module. That is the one thing. Then in the module, we guys see that what are the variables. Means that when I click on any of the module, what kind of action I want on that module. It can be a list of records, it can be new record, it can be argumentation, it can be a utilize that in our modules. Second thing, after this, when we're done with the
At all. We cannot hear you well.
can you hear me now?
Could you repeat, please? Yes, it's better. Could you repeat, please, what you just said?
Okay. Okay. So we were discussing specifically on the table perspective, that on the table you will get if in case you are not extending the table, then by default or out of the box you will get 6 field when you create any table. SysID is one of the unique identifier, which is the alphanumeric number, which is 32 length in the I can say in the length specifically. Okay, every record and every table has a sysID on that. Okay, then what we discuss specifically, you can create the modules in the table. Application and module, there are two different concepts. Application basically called the combination of module and module means the endpoint and functionality which you want to utilize that. Like create new is a module, assign to me is a module, maps is a module for me. Okay, then in the module, one specific point which we discussed, that is called the link type. Basically it says that when I click on any of the module, what action should be happen. Like if I take example that when I open WhatsApp icon on my phone, it open the all chats for me. It means that is the link type of that particular icon. But when I click on the dial button, it dial or it connect to that number which I already mentioned in my dial pad. Okay, so these are called the link type. So we saw basically a number of link types like list of records, new record, separation, augmentation, all these kind of link records available in the service now, and we tried that one by one in the different scenarios. Okay, yesterday basically what we discussed is called the form view, that how I can make a change on my form level. When I say make a change on the form level, that will be a global change. I'm again repeating the words because these are specifically required for the consulting perspective. I can remove, I can delete any kind of a field on, if I open this, I can, sorry, yes, I can remove, I can delete any field available on the table and bring it to the form level. Okay. So these things can be taken care by the two ways. Number one, either you can use the form
Hello.
Hello.
We lost Atul. Let me. Oh, connection interrupted. Okay.
Yeah, I'm back now. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Guys?
Yes, yes. We can hear you now.
Yeah, maybe some internet fluctuation was there. Okay. No problem. Okay. So we are discussing that how I can, what I can say, we can do the addition or the modification on the form level. So we have a two ways to do that. Number one, right click and go to configure form design and then will be form layout. Form, when I click on the form design, it will be look like this. I can add number of columns like this. I can add number of columns like this, and then I can drag and drop my particular field which I want on the form level. This is the one way. Second way, which we discussed yesterday, is called click here and bring on the form layout. Form layout, it means that just double click and bring that field in the next level. So one thing which I want to be tell that this particular boxes you are able to see, this one, this box and this box. Okay, these boxes are called the slush buckets. This is called the slush bucket, SLUSH buckets. It means that from this you can bring any field on that particular right side. So left bucket and the right bucket, which we basically call. Okay, so this is what we discussed yesterday. Today we will discuss a lot of more things on this part. Let me tell you a little overview on that stuff. Okay.
A quick question, Atul, please.
Yes,
Something
please.
is confusing me. Here we have incident as an application and Farah is a module, right?
Yes, right.
Okay. Okay. Sometimes I'm asking myself why. How can I create application and add different module in this application? Because I need, for example, I need to create a new application and add different module, and this module are representing the table, or what exactly? I'm confusing sometimes between table and module.
Okay. Table is basically a endpoint where your all records will be saved. Okay. Like if I take example, in our phone we have a contact list, right?
Yes.
So the contact list is basically a table, but they cannot give you the table access. So what they created an icon called the contact. And in the contact is the application. In the context, they give you the multiple options. Contact, remove contact, merge contact, right? Ultimately, all these three actions or all these three functionality will be work only one table, that is called the contact table, right? When you click on the add contact, it doesn't mean that you are working in the WhatsApp. You are still using the table, contact table only, right? So that is the thing. So if you want that when you create any new table and you want that table should become as an application, then just save by that only. Like if I show you here, like we done that part, right? Functional batch. This is my application because this is
Yes.
my table name as well.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if I give you one more example, suppose in your home you buy a new bed. Will you construct a new room as well for that bed?
No,
Definitely. What will
no,
do? You will put that bed in the existing room only.
exactly.
So that is the thing which we did yesterday. You did yesterday. You
Mm.
created a model for her and you added in the incident only.
Okay.
But suppose I have a 10 BHK with me, then definitely I will put a new bed in the new room. And in this case, I am creating a new application and adding a module in the new application.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All clear till this point?
Yes.
Any doubt? Any question? Everyone? Any doubt? Any question?
It's okay for me. Thank you.
Okay. Roshan, Sachin, Anjan, Gaurav.
Yep.
Okay. Now, yesterday, what we saw basically that I am creating a table. Let me go to the. Okay. It's let me put other tables. Okay, and I will open a table which created by Farha. Farha, what was the name of the table? It's Farha only, right?
Yes.
No, that's nice. But that is also not a good practice. Because if tomorrow I say, okay, create one UI policy, you will again create a policy by your name. Then it is tough sometime to do the debugging part. Okay,
Okay.
let me open this table here. What I am showing you that I can create a column on a table. So what Farha did, Farha open the table, go to the column and click on the this one. And she created one column. Right? This is the way that Farha you follow. I'm sure everybody will follow this thing only. Okay. Let me put my test max length 20. Okay. And let me click on the save. Now think that if you need to create a kind of 100 columns or 20 or 30 columns, you can do by this practice as well. But I will give you one more shortcut now. Let me open the Farhas form here. Okay. What I can do, click here, go to configure, go to form layout. Okay. When I go to the form layout, here I will getting an option called the create new field. Right? It means I no need to go to the particular table again. I'm just creating a field here and that will be added in the table. So let me put equi underscore name. What type of field you want? I want it's a reference. Which reference you want? I want it should be a, let it be open CMDB table. Let it be open because it's bring the all the this is the table's name. Okay. One more thing which we are going to be discussed just now. Okay, let me close this part quickly. CMDB underscore CI. You guys see here in the meantime, form, view, and section. Oh shit. Okay, let it be like this only. User under user only. What I can put contact underscore user. This is the one of the place which I hate actually because it's take a lot of time. Okay, let me put the group name. Okay, now I click on the add here. Okay, so now you no need to go to the table and want to create a field from the table. You just open the form layout and you edit this add new here and click on the save. This field will be available on the form as well. Okay, let me show you.
This is a lot easier than the other way.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll tell you one. I'll tell you one more thing, which is more than easier than that. Nowadays, ServiceNow is working on a fundamental stuff. This is called the no code, NOCODE, no code or low code, LOWCODE. Why they're coming with this practice? Because they said that many of my users don't know the coding. Like people like you, me, Anjan, Sachin, we are in the consulting. We don't know the coding. So to remove that, to overcome that problem, they're coming with a lot of things in the picture now. So form, see, now you can see that this has been added here. Okay. And if I go here, you can do anything here. If I, what I can say, contextual search filters you can do, and field types, and what I can bring it here. Yeah, that is the thing. What I can be do it here. So from form design, you can design the stuff easily. How many columns, how you want that part. Okay. Now another point which I want to be discussed here. It is important actually. Go here and click on the form layout. Okay. Yesterday we discussed a concept called the section. Section basically is a way to categorize your fields, which are important, which are not important. Like if we take example of the, you are filling a form for the job. So when you fill that form, they have a multiple fields on that form. On the first page, they just have personal information. They mention the specific section, personal information. In the second, they add educational information. Third, they add past experience. Fourth, they add curriculums, extracurricular activities. Fifth, they add a references. Sixth, they add your social contacts, your Twitter, your Facebook, your YouTube, your websites, your anything which you want to be put it there. So how this section can be created? You can go here and click on the new. I click on the new here. It give me pop-up here. What will be the section name? I said section name is, and click OK. Now the point come, what I want to show in the personal info. Is your qualification is a personal info? If I'm filling a form of the job, it's not a personal info. It is educational part. My personal info means my name, date of birth, my gender, my marriage status, all these things. So when I see, I click on the personal info and you see that nothing is appearing here. But if I click on the Farha here, let me save it first, otherwise it will go. So I can see. Okay, so now I want few fields should be available in the personal info. I want it should be education, it should be created by, it should be my test, it should be updated by, it should be gender. And now I click on the save. Okay. See, it is like this personal info. Okay, you can repeat the fields as well, but repetition is not going to work anywhere. Okay, so now what you can do here, if I open this, okay. So now open this incident. Okay, so these are the sections available. Notes is one of the section. Okay, related records is one of the section. Resolution is one of the section they mentioned. Okay, so by this manner they created the section. If you go here and configure, Go to the form layout. You can see these things. See, if I click on the section called the notes, those fields will be appearing here. If I click on the related records, this 5 field will be appearing here. Okay. Any question, any doubt till this point?
No.
No, sir.
And it's clear.
Okay. Now one more point which I want to bring on this place, and this is very common. Okay. You don't want that your kids see everything which is available in your phone. There are some social apps which you don't want to introduce to your kids. Or I can say simple example. You don't want that a movies channel or kind of a fighting channel available on the TV for your kids. What you did? What you do in this case? You put a log on those channels, right?
Yes.
You hide those channels from the list, right? You hide those apps
Yes.
from your phone so that your kid cannot see those apps, because that is not good for him or her. Okay. In ServiceNow, this concept is called the view. VIEW. This is called the view. What is the meaning of the view here is that I don't want my user is able to see the other data which I don't want to show him. Let's take example. Okay. So you guys can see the 4 sheets available in my master, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. What I did in the background, I hide 1 or 2 sheets that include some other information. Tomorrow, if I share this list with you or share this Excel sheet with you, in case I will put a lock or I will put a hide on that part, because I don't want that you guys should see that particular sheet. But my wife is sitting with me and she said, okay, do you have anything confidential in this? I said, yes, show me, because she is the family member. I can show her that part. So I will unhide and show you. Okay. So this is the called the view, that how you want that other user is able to see that particular form. Okay. And we call this as a concept called the view. We need to create a view actually. Let me show you something here. Okay. Let me impersonate as end user. Okay. We have a user and user. End user means this user don't have any role in the system. That is the reason he is called the end users. Okay. So now if you go here and you search for the incident. Okay. Click on the incident. Click on the new incident. On how many fields he is able to see? Only
Two fields.
2 fields, right? How? In the self-service, go to the incident, click on the new and able to see these 2. Now let me impersonate Farha. Okay. Let's see how it will look like to Farha. I'm not sure that what the way it will look like to Farha. Okay. Number 1, Farha is getting these options as well. Click here, new. And Farha is able to see a lot of fields.
A lot of fields, yeah.
Right? So did you notice one thing? Farah is also getting this option. self-service view. But for end user, this was not available. Let me impersonate again, show you that part. This is very interesting topic, very interesting to know from the consulting perspective. See, number one, that but this user cannot able to see the filtration. Number two, click on the new. This user is not getting the same way which Farha was getting. Why? Because Farha and end user roles are different, and on the basis of the roles, the views are different. So view is nothing, just a way to show the front end to the user how it will look like. Okay. So now the question comes that how we can create a view. Okay. In short, if I say view is a very long, very kind of lengthy or the complicated process, but for the overview perspective, as an admin perspective, as a consultant perspective, I'll tell you that thing. So let me go to Farha here. Okay, click here, right click, configure, form layout. Number one point, when I do the things from this one context menu, it doesn't mean I cannot do from the navigator. I can do from the navigator as well. Let me search for the views. Okay. So you can see a lot of views are there. So need to be seen under system definition. You will find something. Okay. So to avoid these things, we go here and create the view, configure and click on the layout. When I click on the layout, you can see here view name. By default, it is a default view on Farha's module. I said, okay, no problem. Let me see here. These are the multiple views available by ServiceNow. Do you want to create your own view? I said, yes. I click here. What view you want? I say it is a batch 3 view I want. Okay. I click here. That's fine. Not a problem. When I click on the batch 3, it means what I want to show to my customer now. Okay, then I can create a new section. See, I click on the batch 3, my old section, personal information has been gone. I said new. Education. Click OK as a new section. Okay, and let me put my test and gender. Click save. So this is the view, is a default one. Go here. Okay, let me save this one first. Yeah, MBA mail. It's not mandatory. Save this. Oh. Why is giving my fields are not? Now you can see here view. If you click on the batch 3, only this information and education will come. So that is the way that you can define. But the point come here that Atul, I click here and I go to the view. That is the one way. That is the correct way. Okay. We need to do some configuration in the background, because when Farha check the incident here, she is able to see the self-service view. But when end user try to go and click here on the self-service incident, that user is not able to find that view. So that views are also dependent on the rules. I said if, let's take example, Shihim and Farha, best friends. Okay.
Yes.
Farha tell to Shihim that whenever you come to my home, you have a view to see my wardrobes. My personal wardrobes you can see. My cosmetics, my books, my electronic items you can see. That view I am providing because you have a role called the best friend. But if tomorrow some unknown person come to Farah home or Ikvi home or Shi home, they cannot allow that person to come into the room and see anything which they want to see because they don't have a role for the same. So view has a mapping with the role. If I say that a user has a ITL role, only then he can see the self-service view. If a user don't have an ITL role, you cannot see. Simple another example, if I say that if you are 18 plus, you can go to pub and bars. If you are less than 18, you cannot go. You can go only the case if your parents are accompanying you. Only then you will go inside in the pub and bars because that role are associating with that particular stuff. Okay. Any doubt, any question, any clarification required till this point?
No, it's clear for me.
Actual,
So-
can I drop off the class today? I don't feel good at all.
Yes, please.
And I hate to do this because I really wanted it. I was excited about today's class, but I don't feel well at all. Please, guys, I'm so sorry. Can I drop off, please? I'll
Okay,
watch
sure.
it tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Okay, sure.
Good
No
night.
problem, Equi.
Have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye.
Bye. Bye. No problem. Okay. So now if I discuss on that part,
Just
now we have, yes.
at all.
Yeah,
So
Farah.
the end user should have which rule exactly to
No
to
rule.
see
End user should not have any rule.
any rule. Okay, okay.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. But rest of the users who want to work on the system, okay, they should have a ITL role, which we call as a resolver group.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Now let's do the exercise here. Okay. How many we have? We have 1, 2, 7 people are there. Okay. Roshan and Anjan in a one group. Reshma and Sachin in a one group. Shihim, Farha and Gaurav in a one group. Okay. I will give you exercise, a small exercise. First of all, I'll give it to Anjan and team. Okay. What you have to do, you need to create a application for me, which is basically for the class test or the class application. It can include the attendance, it can include the marks, or it can include the student information. You guys can extend the table task. If you don't want, I have no issue, but I want a table. I want at least one form with the 1 or 2 sections. Okay, Anjan and Roshan. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Anjan, give me a minute. Let me create your user first quickly. I forgot yesterday. So I'm creating very simple user so that it is easy to remember. Okay, your username will be Anjan and your password will be the admin. Instance link is same, dev862711. Okay. You both guys don't drop off from the call. You can ping separately on the chat here. Okay. And I want one module with a good information from you guys. It's 9:40 in my watch here. You have 20 minutes, guys, here. Okay. Now I come to other group, batch 3. Okay. What is the next group we have? We have Reshma and Sachin.
Can you share me the link, please?
86271.
8627.
Okay, let me ping this again in the chat. Okay, Sachin and Reshma, work for you guys. You need to create an application for a shop. It can be a grocery shop, it can be a sports equipment shop. Someone come to you for the inquiry, okay, and then you need to get the data from them, what equipment he want, the pricing, all these things you have to be put into that particular application. It is totally your imagination. 4, 5, 6, 7 fields up to you, but it should be different types. Okay, so Sachin and Reshma, start that part. Now I come to Farhashim and Gaurav. Okay, for you guys, the scenario is basically what I can say, gym application. You open a new gym, or you approach to some person who is open a new gym, and there you want to get the information of the particular person who is coming in the gym and want to inquire about the gym plans, 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, 8 months, 1 year. What type of equipment you have in your gym? What type of equipment you want to use? Treadmill, weightlifting, boxing bag, or all the things you have to be take care. Okay, create 1 or 2 module. 1 module everybody need to be create. List of record. 1 module everybody need to create new record. These 2 modules I want for everyone. Okay, no other information I'm going to provide now. Think from the consultant perspective. All these are the live examples. Think from the consultant perspective that what minimum fields is required on that form, and then do the needful. Okay, I'll stop this this thing recording now. Okay, because or you want to speak something, I can keep it recording open. That's not an issue. Okay, let's keep it open only. I have a few points to be discussed or will tell you in between. Okay, okay guys, start. 9:43, by 10 o'clock it will be stopped. It's in my watch. Farah, it's not according to your time, or Shihim, it's according to my time. Okay, start guys.
My login is Anjan, and what is the password?
Admin, small. Always remember in this discussion, definitely you can continue, I'll just speak because I'm a habit of that. Always remember that when you are working from a consultant perspective, don't try to build a very fancy kind of an application in a first go. It is a good practice that you create the application in phase wise. In first phase, go for the basics. Second phase, go for the medium things. And in the third phase, go for the advanced. So think from that perspective and then design your form, then think about your table, then think about your columns or the fields or the type of the fields. In case you guys need some inputs, Atul, what we should more include, you can ask me. One more point you guys need to be remember here. When you design any application, okay, when you start working on any application, think from the technical perspective as well. Because tomorrow the applications you guys are creating, after 2 days or 3 days, after 1 week, I will give you more work on that particular stuff. So think from that. perspective. Technically also you need to be think that it is fitting in as per my requirement or not.
Roshan, I am calling on others window.
No problem. You guys can chat in other windows. That's fine.
Yeah.
Hi, Gaurav, we are inviting you in our group. I don't know if you received the invitation.
Gaurav, you can join Farha and Shihim, or you can just ping to Farha or Shihim separately.
Yeah.
Hi guys, I came back because I don't feel like being left out. Please, can I
Oh,
join in?
that's nice. That's nice. Let's do one thing then. Let's do one thing. Farah, sorry, Ikwi, you back. Shihim and Ikwi, I give you the separate case. Okay. Farah, you continue with Gaurav on the work. Ikwi, what we are discussing, we created a 4 teams here. Okay, and every team is working on some modules. Okay. For you and Shihim, the scenario is that
Wait,
you
could you repeat, please?
guys need to
Can I hear you too? Can you hear me?
create a app for on the school admission 5th to class 10th. Okay, design a form to get a inputs, to get a user record, to get the student information, and one module to just display the records. Okay.
Atul, can you repeat, please? We lost your.
Okay.
Yeah, you are breaking.
Okay. Let me repeat again. Ikwi and Shihim need to create an application for the school admission. Okay. You guys need to create a module where you will get information of a student, potential student that who's going to be take admission in your school. Okay, so what field is required on that form? You guys think and put. Minimum 5 to 7 fields I need on the form level. It includes a different sections as well. Okay, and one module I want which display the records. Okay, now you both can talk to each other over the separate chat and start working on the application. Just to update you that we have given a timeline for 10 minutes or 15 minutes approximately. Okay, don't go for the fancy stuff. I need a basic form to be ready with the proper field level. Start, guys. I'm sitting here, don't worry. Okay, let me see. Anyone created any table here? Come on, guys. Think from the consulting perspective. That is important. Good, good. Go, go, go.
Equi.
Okay. Table is there.
I write something in private message. Could you repeat?
I don't even know how to navigate this thing.
Okay, so okay, if you're already open, click on these three bars here. Okay. And then you will find the another window to talk to other person like this.
Okay. It's not
Okay.
three that.
Okay, so I can see the gym table has been created by Farha. Okay, that's fine. Okay, class test created by Roshan, that's good. User Shihim created user ID department, okay, good. Let me open the gym table, close it, close it.
Sarah, I can see your message.
No, it's Siham.
Mm?
I will add it.
Is it on WhatsApp or here on Skype?
No, in Skype.
Let me see. Do I add you? Is that how I do it?
Wait, I will add you. Wait a minute.
I just added you.
Okay, Farha, affect user, this section, this, user. Okay, nice. Let me refresh my list again. School admission, let me see the table, class test, Roshan. Okay. Okay, you did not extend it. Okay, fine. Class test extended the task table. Okay. Okay, good. Let me see the modules. Okay, let me go and see modules are not there. Go, go, go. Sharp. Do it quickly, guys. You just have a 7 more minutes. Don't blame me. Don't blame me. Okay, gym tables, gym table. Okay. Farha, 1 point for you.
Yes.
Gym table, why you put the table here?
Excuse me?
You put the name as a gym table, right?
Yeah.
Why we put the table word here? I give you 1 more point here. Okay, go ahead. I'm just noticing these points only. Don't worry. I'll tell you that what are the best practices we need to follow here. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, that's fine. Gym table is their application title. Let me refresh my list. Some magics are there or not. Russian gym only. Okay, fine. Okay, let me open this module gym. But it's not coming here.
There's something talking on.
Quick, only 3 minutes left. Okay. Admin, school admission, Equi and Shim, you both created two separate tables. You are working in a one team, not a two teams.
So how we work together?
That you need to be discussed. That okay, I will create a table. Tell me the what fields I need to be put it there. No worries. Go ahead. Go ahead. As of now, go ahead. Sachin, I did not see anything from your side. Reshma, ping to Sachin over the Skype. I tell you that how you can get a ID for Sachin. Click on this box and go here, Sachin. Okay, and then you can ping him. I guess from here you cannot ping because we are already in the call now. Sachin, can you ping Reshma? Or you are not in the call? You are not speaking. Come on, guys. Come on. Last 2 minutes only. No more time. That's fine. That's not an issue. But this will give you the experience now. Last 2 minutes I'm giving just for a quick check. One team is not there. Sachin did not respond till now. Come on, guys. Quick. If you can do it quickly, it means you are doing the practice. Quick. Okay. So time up. Guys, no worries. I'll give you the more exercise. Don't worry. Everyone, come back.
Okay.
Okay. Anjan, let me start from your side. Anjan and Roshan, right? You both work together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now tell me and guide me. I'll open your table here and then you can give me a demonstration that what exactly you done. Anjan, what is the table name?
Okay. It's class.
Class test. Okay. Fine. Now everyone please stop working on your these things. Let understand these things. Okay. Class test. Okay. You had column from the task table. That's fine. Okay. Let it be task table only. Okay. What is the module name? Anjan, what is the module name?
Module name was not created.
Why? Why there's no module has been created for this? Let me check XML. Question, why there's no module? Then how you will gather the information data if there's no module available? Or you guys just created the table till now?
Yeah, table till now, and we were formatting the forms, like what will
Yeah.
be the content. Yeah.
So formatting the forms on the offline or in the ServiceNow only?
In the offline, I had
Oh,
put some. Yeah.
okay. So now it is a homework for you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Tomorrow
Yes, sir.
after in the class, I will check your form.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
The only thing is that why I'm putting a little stress on that. If you notice this thing, that if you see the agenda, this coming exercise you can do on your application itself. Okay. Okay. Second
Yes,
point.
sir.
So, Roshan, you created the table, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me go to your ID. Let me. I want to see one thing. Okay. Fine. ठीक है. Okay. Next, Sachin is not there. Reshma is not there. They did not done any part. So Anjan and Roshan work together and create a one form by tomorrow.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
And Shihim.
Yes.
Shihim, first you tell which table you created.
We create two tables because
Okay.
I send message to Equi private, but she
Yeah, I
can't
couldn't
join.
find it.
No.
Yes. Yes.
It was Farad.
Okay.
I didn't know it was Shim that was sending me. Sorry, Shim.
No.
No.
It's okay.
Okay. Let's not go in that discussion. Okay. So first let me check Shihim your table. What is your
School
table name?
admin. The
School
first
admin.
school admin. Yes.
Okay. Okay. School admin, you did not extend. Okay, you created a new one. Address, age, and name student. Okay, fine. What is the module name?
I didn't create the model.
Okay, you
We
just created.
I created a module for both of us, but then sorry, we I created the application, but I don't know if she created a different application.
Both
Everything
created
is
only the
canceled with this.
application. No one created the.
I created
Oh,
too much. Because we're not working together the way we're supposed to, and that's my fault.
No. See,
No.
equi,
It's okay.
with that. That's not a fault. I'll tell you that how these things actually work in the practical scenario. Okay, let me come to Farha and Gaurav.
No, but you didn't finish with ours though.
Yeah,
We have
I done. Do you have any module available?
yes, I have a registration module with
Okay,
and I
that's nice.
have a full admission module, but I didn't finish the registration.
This one, right?
Did I see your screen? Yes,
Okay, registration, that's fine.
yes, registration module and school
Okay,
admission. The school admission I hadn't been set it up.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
One thing which I noticed is that you created the school admission registration, right? Okay. But if you see that you pick up the wrong table, you pick up the .NET application.
Yeah.
And this particular table is not giving any fruitful field as out of the box. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, that I agree. Okay, you extended it. But now what homework you have to do? You have to be remove these fields from the form and you need to be put your required field on the form.
Okay.
Okay, that you can do now. No problem. That's fine. Okay. Now let me come to the Farha and Gaurav. Anything else, Equi or Shame from your side so that I can proceed further?
No. For me, no.
Okay, fine. Okay. Farah and Gaurav created gym table and registration.
Yes, but I think that I didn't
Okay,
choose
new
the right table from which I extend the new one. It
okay.
was better to create a new one without extending it from another one.
No problem. Okay. Few things which I observed that's good. Actually, you done the practice and now you came to know that what are the challenges you face. Number one point is that there is a no coordination in between because I just put a case, I just put a use case and you start working on the things. You did not get time to think on that part. Okay, so it is always a best practice whenever any project kick off. Being a consultant, you should get a time where you can go and study the customer or the user requirement, which background he is coming, why he's looking for this particular tool, what he want in this particular tool. This was the one of the thing, and that is the reason I did not give you this exercise yesterday only. I give it today and I just give a 15 minutes only. Okay, that is the one thing. Second thing is that I'll again not say it's Equi, Shahim, or Farah or Gaurav, anyone coordination problem. No, that is not the case. That generally happen because we are working on the deadlines. Atul said that have to be complete by 10 o'clock. Okay, but somehow we need to be manage this coordination as well. You can say, okay, Shahim, I am working on the table. You can start working on the module. Gaurav, okay, I am working on the gym registration form. You can work on the gym equipment form. Anjan, let me start working on the class at test. You can start on the results parts as well. Okay, so you can divide your work. Only then you can think from the and you can implement this from the multiple perspective. Now what happened? Everybody start working on the same thing. Let's have a table first. But before table, you need to be think which table I need to be extend. Do I need actually extension or not? What field I should bring it? The best result of this exercise is that Atul, we are not able to create anything in the system. We just done on the paper part as of now. Because you are in hurry and you done a lot of things wrong. That is the third point, and that is very common practice. Even in my IT industry or in industry, we also face this issue sometime. Now the fourth point which I want to be highlighted is that specifically I come to this part, Farah. You mentioned your table is a gym table. Always try to mention a meaningful name. I know it is a table only. What the background is a table, then why you want to tell to the customer? Right?
Okay.
See, if you call to any restaurant and say, boss, I want to book a table for the 5 people. He will not ask you, madam, you want to book a table or what? He know that it is a table only. He will only ask, madam, how many people are coming? What time you will come? So this thing indicates that we need to give a meaningful name. because tomorrow when this thing will be go live, my other users are start using. They say, hey, what is the name? Gym table. Where's the table here? If you mention gym as an application, gym, and under that registration, inquiry, equipment detail, member renewal, all these things, then it will be look good too. Okay. So now you guys start thinking from that perspective and try to improve your applications, because the coming things, these coming points are basically, I'll give you the task. Okay, go and create these things on your own applications. Then you can see end-to-end stuff. I'll not say still, I'm happy. I'm very much happy. At least you guys start using these things at the actual. What is a table? How to create a table? What is a field? What fields I need? All these things. But before you go for the more field creation, think that what is the best table I can utilize. Because in practical experience, ServiceNow charge for every new field you create in the system. That is the one thing important to understand. Approximately 2 releases back, they did not charge, but now they charge. If suppose Equi and company has a contract with ServiceNow. ServiceNow says, boss, you can create 25 fields free of cost. But if you create a 26th field, I will charge the amount for the same. Like when we book a banquet hall or the this food vendor or the basically for marriages, we say he asks how many people are expected. I say it's near about 400. Okay, I will cook for 420 people. I'll put the plates of 420 people. But if 421 person come, I will charge for that particular plate. That is the way that you need to think on that perspective. Okay, so now let's close the call here. I'm happy that you've done the exercise. Now start thinking from the consultant perspective again and try to improve your applications. Okay, any doubt, any question? Let me start from Anjan, Gaurav, Roshan, Reshma, Shahim, Sachin, Farah, and Ikwi.
No,
No, sir.
Appreciated. I believe we should, do frequently these kind of exercise. That will help.
Definitely, we will do. Definitely. Let me complete these 2 or 3 topics. The same application I'll ask you to work on these things. SLA creation, notification. I'll tell you, go and create SLAs for different things. And then I will tell you more conditions,
Perfect.
more complications, so that you can get the hands-on as well.
Perfect. Sorry.
okay.
Okay. Okay, so let me stop the recording here.